At the end of the day, banking products are boring. They can be replicated and copied by many, many competitors. You can't create a USP in the marketplace by just having an interesting interest rate or interesting features on your product. The only way you can truly differentiate is through personalization and knowing your customers better than anybody else. And that's where the combination of data, analytics and AI can really transform the face of banking.
AI is an overused term, but it's right to say that a revolution is coming. The ability to have machine learning, which means that you can have software that gets better and better over time without someone having to actively program that in. So what kind of applications is that useful in? It's incredible in fraud. It means it can look and see patterns that you never would have recognized if you were setting the rules up yourself. It just says, this is something unusual. Let me help protect you, so that will obviously help customers. I think it's going to be incredible as well in the world of understanding your data better, to be able to provide insights that are really unique for you. It's like having your own personal money manager that's able to look there and just say, hey, I can see how you spend. I can see how it is that you could be saving more money. Let me help tell you where those savings are and where they could be invested.
We are now focusing on AI, primarily on e-commerce, because that's one of our core business. Now, when it comes to the AI application to the banking industry, I think probably getting data from the touch point where people want to sort of make actions. I think it should be a bit beyond the banking sort of industry, because at the end of the day, customers, consumers don't care. I mean, whether it's within the banking regime or not, right? So I think that's something AI should look for.
We're deeply investing into lifestyle banking, and AI is a crucial thing for us. Every bank has a huge amount of data, but usually this data is used to improve scoring models or fraud monitoring or fraud prevention. And now, just this year, maybe last year, it started that banks started to analyze the data in order to provide targeted offering to their consumers.
Inward facing in a bank, obviously there are a lot of, or also in a technology company, it's not necessarily on a bank, there are certain processes that obviously can benefit a lot from these developments. So one example could be, which is more bank financial service related, with regard to claims and with regard to fraud, anticipation and these kind of things. I think a lot can be done in order to not only detect fraud after it happened, but also anticipate it.
When you've missed a loan payment or when you've missed your payment on your card balance, typically most processes are very batch. With machine learning, you can learn the behavior of the customer and then you can adapt the process to the customer. So you get a much more friendly, much more digital, personalised experience for the customer in the back office, and it lends itself to collecting the money faster in a much more friendly way.
Those rebundlers that we've seen in the past, if it's Netflix or Spotify or Amazon, if you define what company they are, they're a data company building interfaces on top of that. And because they're a data company, the entire value chain of the company, the people that they hire into the organization are data people. With all due respect to the banks and their talents and their great ambitions, their DNA is not data DNA, because if it was, they would use it long ago. The AI and data organization have been existing for the past 15, 20 years, yet no banks actually saw how it can leverage the data.